Okay, you know what time it is. It's time for the Bad Racing Games series. And I'm your host. Doesn't want to do this. That's me. Doesn't want to do this. Garfield Kart? Garfield Kart. Garfield Kart Furious Racing. That is the name of the game that we're going to be slogging through today. And for some reason, that icon he's running on looks like the maple leaf of Canada. I guess that's just coincidental. Anyway, this game is not very loud. Let's change the volume there. Okay. Garfield Kart Furious Racing. Press this button to play. What, do I get up from my chair and punch the freaking TV screen? Okay. Alright, we don't need a tutorial. We don't need to check the options. Let's check the options. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. So this game is quiet by default, it seems like. That's fine with me. Goodness, this game is quiet. There we go. Okay, single player. Single race. I'm not going to be doing much more than that. Yep, sure. That's fine. The Lasagna Cup. Yep, let's play as Garfield. Let's do that. Okay, so it looks like we use our items with the A button. That means we probably drive with ZR, I'd imagine. Cats in the hood. So, I mean, like, just from the general viewer here, the game looks decent. Doesn't look anything special. Does have interesting shadow textures, though. They actually look pretty good. Which is probably the one thing I'll be complimenting about this game, and nothing else. Oh, that's gonna give me the entire track view. Whatever. Okay, here we go. How do I drive? Yep, it's ZR. And the engine noises are not very loud. Like, granted, the game itself isn't very loud. Okay, so the first thing, the turning is not very great. Like, it's not very what's one for? So, you know how power steering in cars, like, you barely turn the wheel and then you'll turn pretty easily, like, to whatever direction you're facing? I don't have power steering. In order to turn, I must hold the control stick all the way to left or right. And then, you know, that's the turn. Okay. So... honestly, this isn't horrible. I wouldn't play this with friends unless I, like, forced them to do that, like I did for the Hello Kitty episode I did. The Sanrio Friends one, not the Pocket Bike, or the one I did for mobile phones about a year or two ago. This is just, ow. This is just very, I don't know, it's very boring. Admittedly, I have done quite a few boring games on this series before. Oh, come on. Mega Man, Ball and Chase, what was the other one? There was a, it was like Fast and Furious or something like that. I can't remember the actual title. But I've played like a few boring ones on this series. I do prefer to do bad games, but this is alright. I would not want to play this again though, just because, you know, I have access to Mario Kart. Okay. But I mean, you know, it sure is whatever. There's nothing impressive about this game, I will say that. The steering, it still needs work. Like, the fact that you have to move the control stick all the way in order to get a good full turn is whatever. Okay, well, we're done with that. It's just boring. It's just incredibly boring. I mean, it doesn't look impressive. It doesn't turn well. I mean, but there's nothing wrong with it, necessarily. But it's not a good racing game. because it makes me want to play something else entirely. It's failed at its job of being entertaining and make me want to play it more. But anyway, that's it for this episode on the Bad Racing Games series, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.